Hello YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of my regular subscription box at Boxcitement. So Boxcitement, for those of you who don't know, is a UK subscription box, and they do things like stationery, little bits of homeware, jewellery, that kind of thing. As you say, it comes in a letterbox friendly package such as that. It ships worldwide, so please do have a look. It cost me well, it very much depends on the exchange rate, but it cost me about €26, something like that, to get it shipped over here, but it does vary a bit according to pound against the euro, right? It's £19.50 if you want it shipped to the UK. So, I have had a little look, not too much of a look. I've only had a look at the theme and the actual contents and what's been based on the card. I haven't actually opened the box itself to have a look at have a proper look at the contents, as you can see. Theme for this month is trade wins. Apparently it's going to be entirely different theme, but they changed it last minute because of the whole lockdown, in response to the whole lockdown thing, and saying that, people can't travel anymore. So I think this is all to do with that. So I think it says on the other side, it says, this month we have brought the world to you. No travel necessary. So I think this is, like I said, this was a last minute change to what they were going to do this month. So let's have a look. First thing I'm going to show you is a print. And it's, what do they say about the print? It's not, well, they say it's is it really a wooden sign? No, the wooden sign is there. Oh no, I'll tell you what this is. Oh, I don't know what that is. Or maybe it's just anyway, it's a print, right? And it says here, stay safe, an early morning walk, discovering that Domino's Pizza still delivers, watching a whole box set, virtual exercise classes, learning a brand new hobby, full house spring cleaning, taking a nap, reading a new book, mindfulness, having a virtual house party, reconnecting with old friends. So this is obviously in response to the whole lockdown thing that millions of us are having to do at the moment because of that delightful virus that appears to be running around right now. So there you go. That's really cool. I like that. Right, so this is the wooden hanging sign, and it says, you got this. That's what it says, you got this. And it says, they say it's a handcrafted wooden hanging sign to remind you to look after yourself. That's quite cute. That is both quite cute. So it's very obvious what the theme is, really, isn't it? So that the whole thing of us having to stay at home because of world events. Something in the little box, in the little thing here. There's usually a charm or a bracelet or something. And this is no exception. So it says this is a Spice Island. It says Spice Island beads. It can be used as worry beads if you're feeling stressed. It's actually a really nice bracelet. Really like that. Actually, really nice bracelet. I'm loving the beads. I'm loving the colour. That's what it looks like when it's on. And we'll just have to adjust it a little bit, that's fine. But yeah, it's a really nice bracelet. I should look forward to wearing that. So what on earth is this? Oh, this is a bag charm. Well, these are quite good fun. The one thing I'll say about Boxcitement is that you can't buy any of the stuff that I'm showing you in the shops. Everything is designed all by Boxcitement, designed for or by Boxcitement, which I think makes it extra special because with so many of these subscription boxes will have like, you know, they'll show you like third-party products. And so, of course, these, you know, these other companies will use a subscription box to introduce new things to people with the hope that they go and buy more stuff. That's how it kind of works. But Boxcitement doesn't do that. It's you know, you will not get these items anywhere else. One of the reasons why I've been with them for so long as well. So this is a box charm. Box charm, bag charm. It's a bag charm. And it says here, it's a eye-catching trade rins bag charm to use for when you next leave the house, which at the moment is one day a week to do my shopping. Really, that's really nice. I like that. And it's like a clip. So you could also use it as key rings, I suppose. It's a key ring. It's quite large for that though. That's really cute. Yeah, attachments so you can stick on and slip on something on the bag. Could definitely be doing that. Then you've got this Spice of Life, and basically it's a spice kit, and in there it has charisma spice mix ingredients: salt, cumin, coriander, garlic, mint, chilies, caraway, and cayenne. Best before Jan 2022. Here's hoping we're not in lockdown in January 2022. We might all have gone a bit loopy. So that's really nice. Oops, daisy. Oh, very cute. So it actually comes with a wooden spoon. Oops. And there's the spices. And it says, oh, okay, so it tells you all sorts of stuff, what you can use it. Sprinkle into burger meat before shaping, or blend into ketchup or mayo for stringy condiments. Toss chopped vegetables with the spice before roasting. Whisk into salad dressings for a spicy kick, or toss with raw carrots and other things beside here, like a whole list of things that you can use with this spice mix. That's really cool, actually. There you go. So that's kind of neat to spice up your meals. I'm sure that everybody's home cooking at the moment because yeah, restaurants and things are open. And it's not particularly convenient, I don't think, for the most part, to do takeouts either. Next there's a couple more things here. Some really nice postcards. A set of 4 postcards inspired by the Silk Road in Asia. Send a virtual hug. So you can send these to other people that you know, just to support them. Perhaps you can send them to people who are working for the hospitals, healthcare, NHS. You know, make them feel appreciated. You can send them something like this to say thank you very much for what you're doing, as an example. Or you can send them to someone who you know is having to self-isolate for 12 weeks because they're in a vulnerable group and they definitely can't leave the house. So something like this to say, hey, I'm thinking of you, might be really nice. So I think it's receiving something handwritten does is appreciated by a lot of people, because we don't really do it anymore, do we? We just all send emails and text messages. So the next thing I'm going to show you, last couple of items now, guest soap set. One is a mango soap and one is a coconut soap. Little soaps. Quite useful, I think, for going out, because we're all washing our hands right now, aren't we? And if we're in a place where, like a public lavatory or something, and there's no soap, then you can, this is something easy that can put in a container and put in your bag. I love that. That smells really nice, and the mango one I can definitely smell too. So these are really good. So when we are out and about, remember to always wash your hands, and soap is much better, from what I understand, than alcohol sanitizers. But anyway, Last thing I'm going to show you is a tea towel. This is a useful tea towel designed using the traditional ikat patterns of Indonesia. They often put tea towels in here, which is great because I always use them. But that's a really nice tea towel. Really nice pattern on that tea towel. That's really good. So that is Boxcitement box for April 2020. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really like the fact that they changed it last minute to reflect the whole lockdown issue, and I think they've done really well in terms of having like a nice little sort of package like this, particularly like this, because I think that's really well thought out. Make sure you look after yourself, and also I think don't and actually be kind to yourself as well. During this time, you often get people saying, "Oh, you've got all this time." I'm working from home, so I don't have an enormous amount of time, just the usual. But you get these people if you've been furloughed or whatever, and you've got all this so-called time on your hands, and then someone will turn around and say, well, you've got all this time on your hands, you should do this skill or that skill or this language class, or you should get fit or whatever. It's a really stressful time. So I think that rather than try to put unrealistic expectations of what you're going to do with all that free time, because clearly it's not very stressful at all, wondering whether or not you're actually going to be able to get back to work and living on a subset of your salary. If you're in the UK, you're only living on 80% of the salary, and if it's quite low already, knocking off another 20% is going to be, you're going to feel that. So please do be kind to yourself, and don't expect too much of yourself during this time in terms of suddenly learning 3 languages and becoming amazingly fit or something. And I will be back soon with yet another unboxing video. Thank you very much. Bye for now.